All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Going to be working on the linkage again today. We'll try to get the transmission set underneath it so I can get a good idea of how I'm going to mount that together. Get it, so where it fits, get where the shifter is going to go through the firewall or the floor. And so you can see I've changed the direction of my linkage there. Instead of it straight across, it's at an angle, shortened up the arm there. I've drilled and tapped into this shaft collar. And so now it's anchored where it's supposed to be. And then I've got this heim drilled into the shaft, and I've got that tapped to a 1/4-20, and I've got the cap screw in there, and I think those are 1032 cap screws. Mounted to the tail shaft there. Okay, let's watch this. It's in park, reverse, neutral, drive, second, first. Okay, and I still have the swivel, right? But you can see how short the shift is. So I'm not going to be able to create a gate because the size of this shifter, because it's just too close to have a gate. So I think I'm going to end up doing some kind of a release lever to where I can put a pin in. And so I'll probably come up to this point here. Okay, got to tell you, that's a wine thief, okay? So what they use a wine thief for is they'll take a barrel that's on its side, and this is a stainless steel wine thief that was given to me by a winemaker, a local winemaker here. And so it's like a straw effect. So you take a barrel and you take a sample. So what you'll do is you'll stick this, yep, you stick that end into the bung. That's exactly what you do. And then you'll put your finger over the top, which will hold, and then, they'll take the glass of wine, right, or whatever they're going to sip out of, and go from there. So, yeah. All right, now the fun and games are over. Let's get serious again. Okay, so what I'm going to end up doing is put, so you'll be able to slip your two fingers through there, and then I'll take this. This is a piece of unistrut, 1 5/8, right? Stainless steel. So I'm going to end up welding that on in this type of area, and then I'll put a spring in there. So I'll have spring tension, and I'll have a 1/4 inch pin that rides through there all the way down into my detent. So when I shift, it'll go into the detent. I'll pick up on this, be able to pull it up, and then I'll be able to lower it into the detent. So that's my thinking right now. So that's where I'm at with this building, finishing up this shifter linkage. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the help of Bolo over there, and we're going to get this transmission and we're going to put it under the car. And I'm going to raise it up, see where I'm at with how this linkage is going to fit. And I'll bring you guys back when me and Bolo have got this thing jacked up and sitting underneath the car. All right? Okay, after much effort, got the tranny. So I've got to, instead of using my jack, you know, because I'm afraid that pressure will come off of it when I'm not here. So I've got that piece of wood propping it up, and I've got the tranny brace and the mount in. And I'm shooting up through a hole, but it's not, I'm going to have to knock it out a little bit more. So I'm going to work on that. This is just temporary here. I'll get that figured out here a little bit later. Okay, well, let's get up top side and we'll take a look, peek, see, right? Okay, so you can see that I'm a little close. So I'm gonna have to cut at least, I don't know, 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1 inch maybe out of that. Okay, so it's all the way forward in park, and it's not going to allow me to get that steering wheel out of the way. It's not going to allow me to get my shifter on there right now. It's banging the glass. So I've got a shaft collar on there. So what I'm going to be able to do is take that shaft collar, and I'm going to be able to loosen up that shaft collar, and then I'm going to be able to pull this back to where it's going to allow me to have my shifter arm in the right position to where it's not hitting the glass, right? Not hitting the glass. Okay. So, yep, my arm's in the way. So I've got to get that thing set up to where it's about this location here. So I might have to cut some of this backside out too. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna end this one up today. And thanks for watching. And hey, man, if you know a person that might want to watch some of these videos, let them know. I appreciate it. So like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thanks very much, and we'll see you on the next one.